Hey everyone, I'm Sven, and for over a year now I've been working together with my friend Arne on Garden Ink. You start like on an empty piece of paper, and slowly you bring everything to life, decorating, painting and discovering little secrets everywhere. Garden Ink is meant to feel a little bit like sitting with a guitar at the edge of a forest. Cozy sounds, tiny creatures wandering around, and always something to look at, but your mind can completely relax. That's really the heart of the game. One of the core ideas behind Garden Ink is that it should be extremely easy to pick up. You control everything with just your mouse, and every click gives you some kind of feedback. Little particles, characters bouncing in funny ways and making cute noises, or sometimes you discover hidden secrets just by clicking around. The world really reacts everywhere and really invites you to interact with it. You can explore the world, just click around and find decorations that you can combine with each other. And then you can interact with characters and small minigames that appear over time. And by completing these little tasks, you unlock stars, which fly to the middle of the world and grow fruits. And with these fruits, you can choose which biomes you want to unlock next or upgrade. And each biome unlocks new things, like new decorations and new colors and new minigames. So then the whole loop begins again. It's a super relaxed progression system and you can move through it entirely at your own pace. In the beginning, Garden Ink was actually planned to be a black and white game. But after some early feedback, we thought, why not let the players color the world the way they want? So now the painting system is a big part of the game. With every biome you unlock new colors, and your palette keeps growing the further you get. You can paint individual parts of any decoration. Thank you to everyone who mentioned that at first it wasn't clear what exactly you were painting. We fixed it. Now we use a little rainbow shader that lights up the paintable area, so you immediately see which part you're about to color. It's super clear now and honestly also just really cute. When I create the decorations, I draw a lot of separate color layers. I export those as individual sprites, and in-game players can select exactly those parts to paint. I haven't seen this used much in other 2D games, and it allows a lot of creativity for players to express themselves and shape the world however they want. But I also noticed that not every player wants to spend a lot of time painting. Some people just want a colorful world without having to manually color every little detail. So I looked for ways to make the system fun for both groups. Later in the game, for example, you unlock a special shell that grows a pearl, and you can throw that pearl at decorations to instantly color them. Or you can merge two shells to create a little beehive-like thing, and a tiny cute character flies out and starts coloring the next right objects for you. Look at this little guy, he's adorable. To make it work nicely, I gave all sprites in the game one of 4 color palettes. That way, the auto-coloring always picks colors that feel natural. So stones still look like stones and bushes have a green, nice color. It's all about giving players freedom without forcing them to do anything. The merge system is the mechanic that really holds everything together in Garden Ink. Every biome gives you basic decorations. Simple little objects that you can drag onto each other to combine them. And through that, you can discover all sorts of fun new items. For example, in the tree biome, you start with small bushes. If you merge them, you get bigger bushes and eventually full trees. Later, once you unlock other biomes, things get even more interesting. You can merge bushes with rocks, rocks with flowers, or mix decorations across biomes to discover completely new results. There are so many combinations to try out. Right now, there are already more than 130 combinations you can find in the game, and we're still adding more. And some of these combinations aren't just fun to discover. Certain merges are actually needed for progression. Some characters in the world give you little requests, showing which decoration they're looking for. If you create that item and place it next to them, you complete their quest and earn a star. So the merge system isn't only about experimenting. It's also tightly connected to the progression system. And after you've learned the basics, every biome also gives you one special decoration, something completely unique to that biome. For the tree biome, for instance, the special decoration is nuts. These special decorations let you create even more advanced merges that you can't get from basic items alone. There are also a ton of little secrets hidden throughout the merge system. One example. Later in the game, if you merge 4 bushes with 4 nuts, you can craft an egg. And even later, once you unlock a campfire, you can place that egg next to the campfire. It slowly warms up on its own, cracks open, and a tiny moss creature hatches. And this little mossling can spawn new bushes from time to time, basically increasing the number of decorations you can use. And that's just one of many secrets waiting to be found. Over the last months, we had a lot of playtesters, people on Discord, at events, at conventions, and a lot of them really loved the game. That was super nice to see. And at the same time, we also received a lot of constructive feedback, and we added many of those ideas into the game. For example, a feature that was requested by people on Discord and at various events for a very long time was a clear overview of all discovered combinations. So we added a compendium, a little book where you can see everything you've already unlocked and what ingredients you need for each merge. We also added a new tool drop-down menu so you can access all tools instantly. Previously, you could only select tools directly in the world, which was sometimes a bit annoying. Now everything is always accessible on the left side of the screen. Super simple. Also, we added the paint bucket tool, which basically allows you to pick a color and then paint in whole areas with it. Another thing we saw a lot during playtests was that players weren't always sure which objects were just cute and clickable and which ones actually mattered for progression. So we added little stars out in the world. These stars slowly fill up when you're working on a request, and that makes everything very clear where you can still earn progress stars. For the sound design and music, I drew a lot of inspiration from games with very natural atmospheres, especially Zelda, Breath of the Wild, Minecraft, and Animal Crossing. They all use very organic sounds and soft music that gives you a lot of breathing room. In Garden Ink, I use a mix of professional sound libraries and a lot of sounds I recorded myself. I recorded all the character sounds together with friends. We just had fun trying out cute and funny noises and looked at what worked best. At home, I have a small collection of instruments, an electric piano, a guitar, a flute, a harmonica, and I use these to record the music for the game. The soundtrack has a very soothing, chill ambience, and I really try to keep everything natural and calm, inspired by the games I mentioned earlier. All the music in the game and the music you're hearing in this video was recorded in my little home studio. Doing everything myself gives me the freedom to make sure the vibe fits the art style perfectly and keeps the whole experience warm and cozy. It's been over 2 years when I started to paint the first character for Garden Ink. And Arne has been full-time on the project for over a year now and handles all the technical stuff. Steam integration, systems, anything complicated under the hood. If I had to do all that by myself, it would take me 5 times as long. And recently we added Jess to the team, who helps with social media and our Discord. I mean, right now I'm making a devlog, which is fun, but of course it also takes time away from development. And making a devlog every now and then is fine, but posting every few days, answering questions and sharing updates on Instagram, all that takes a lot of time. So we are really grateful that we have Jess with us. She helps with communication, gives us great advice and makes sure people actually know what we're working on. It's just nice to slowly grow a little team. In the beginning it was just me, then Arne joined and now Jess too. And to say it in a cheesy line, it's not only about the results, it's also about the friends you make along the way. And now we come to something super exciting I want to share. You can play the demo of Garden Ink on Steam right now. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to download the demo for free and explore the world yourself. And if you liked the demo, leaving a review and adding the game to your wishlist really helps us a lot. It makes a huge difference for small indie games like ours. And to everyone still watching, thank you so much, especially if you watched earlier videos or gave us feedback on Discord or at events. You really helped us shape this game. As a little thank you for you making it all the way to the end, here's a digital bouquet of flowers and hearts, just for you. I hope you're doing well, and I wish you have a wonderful day. Ciao, ciao.